I welcome you to Guru Gedara Grade 8 English Classroom. Hope you all are keeping well. Today in our classroom we have Miss Suchitra with us. Hello Miss Suchitra.
Hello Miss Latika. Hello children. Hope you are doing safe and happy.
Today we are going to form the plurals of nouns. Today our lesson is based on forming the plurals of nouns. So you can see singular and plural, right? First of all, I would like to take you to a supermarket. Miss Suchitra, can you see the picture on the slide?
That is right. That is a supermarket and I can see various items there as well.
What can we buy from a supermarket?
Jam, rice, sugar.
Food items as well as other household goods.
That is right.
Right? So, in this picture also we can see many items. Here, Purna and her mother went to the supermarket and bought many things. The following are some of the items they bought. Miss Suchitra will read you what they have bought.
That is right. So, Purna bought 6 pens, 6 watches, 3 toys, 2 handkerchiefs. Mother bought 2 kilos of dal, 1 bag of rice, 2 packets of salt.
Right. Now, Purna has bought 6 pens, 2 watches, I think one for her and one for her brother, 3 toys for her brother, I think, 2 handkerchiefs, and mother has bought many things for the kitchen. 2 kilos of dal, 1 bag of rice and 2 packets of salt. Right. Finally, they went to the nearby cafe and had
2 cups of tea.
And
wow, 2 pieces of milk toffee.
Yes. Now we are going to categorize the items that they bought from the supermarket. On one side we have 6 pens,
2 watches, 3 toys, 2 handkerchiefs.
and on the other side we have
2 kilos of dal, 1 bag of rice, 2 packets of salt, 2 cups of tea, 2 pieces of milk toffee.
Now children, look at the list, 2 lists, and tell me why I have put 6 pens, 2 watches, 3 toys and 2 handkerchiefs on one side and 2 kilos of dal, 1 bag of rice, 2 packets of salt, 2 cups of tea, 2 pieces of milk toffee on the other side. Can you tell? Yes, Suchitra, what is your answer?
I think these are wanted by the children and that was bought by the mother.
Yes, that can be one reason, right? Mother has, on one side we have what children have bought and on the other side what mother has bought.
So what is the next one then?
Next point is, now when we take pens, 6 pens, even there is a small picture of 6 pens, you can count, can't you?
Yes, you can count these pens there.
2 blue pens, 2 red pens and
2 black pens.
altogether 6 pens. Then you can see the 2 watches.
2 watches are there and you can count them 1 and 2.
Yes. And what about the toys?
3 toys, 1, 2 and 3. Yes, 3 toys are there, countable.
And 2 handkerchiefs. So, Miss Suchitra, I think we can count all these things.
Yes, that's right, countable.
So we call them as count nouns, right? And let's go to the other side now. Kilos of dal, 2 kilos of dal. If I ask you to count the dal seeds, will you be able to do it?
Oh my God, that is a very difficult task to count the seeds of dal.
So, what about rice?
Rice also in the same way, you can't count the seeds.
And the things that are on the other side we can't count. So, we call them as
uncount nouns
count nouns
and uncount nouns.
Right. So, we are going to look into the pluralization of count nouns and uncount nouns first. Now, children, as we discussed, we can categorize nouns as countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So, what is a countable noun?
They are names of things, people, etc., which can be counted and are called countable nouns.
Yeah, the items which we can count are called as countables, and uncountable
Names of things, people, etc., which cannot be counted. They are called uncountable nouns.
just like dal and rice. We can't count the number, right? Countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see what is singular and plural. Singular means when we are referring to one thing or one person, that is called as singular. What about plural?
When you refer to something more than one.
More than one. Yes, when a noun refers to more than one thing or person of the same kind, it is said to be in the plural number. Singular and plural. Right. Now you know what a countable noun is and you know what an uncountable noun is. Also you have understood what is singular and what is plural. Right, children? When we are converting a singular noun into a plural noun, there are so many rules, isn't that so, Suchitra?
Yes, there are, yes.
We have to revise them because in their small grades like grade 6 and 7, even in the primary grades, you have learnt all the rules, but as a revision, we'll first revise the rules. What is the easiest way of converting a countable noun into a plural form of it?
Adding the letter S at the end?
Yes, of course, right? It is the easiest way. Here we have
Egg.
egg,
You have eggs there.
egg plus S becomes eggs.
Pen, that is the singular. Pens, plural.
Right.
Apple, plural, apples. Adding the letter S there. Book becomes books, plural, books.
Right. Egg, eggs. Pen,
Pens,
apple,
apples.
book.
Books.
Here it is really easy. What you should do is adding an S to the end of the noun. We'll move to the next rule.
To nouns ending with CH, SH, S, SS or X, we add ES to make them the plural form.
Yes, now children, you have to keep in head the words. See, words which are starting with CH, SH, S, double S or X. What you should do is you have to add ES to the tail end of the word. Here we have a watch. Last
And-
two, yes.
And you pluralize that, you make the plural by adding ES.
Yes, because the last two letters are CH.
Brush, brushes,
Yes, they are the last two letters are
SH. BUS, bus. BUSES, buses.
last letter there is
S.
an S.
Glass, double S, and that becomes glasses.
Right. Watch, watchers. Brush, brushers. Bus, buses. Glass, glasses. We don't have a word which ends with X.
That's right.
So, we can say box. Last letter is
X.
We have to add
ES.
Boxers.
If a noun ends with in Y with a vowel before it, we simply add S to form the plural.
We have a boy. Last letter is Y.
Y, and then you have to add a S there. Boys.
The letter preceding or letter before the letter Y is a vowel. So, we are adding S.
Tray. That becomes trace. The letter before Y is a vowel.
Of course.
Key. Keys. Toy. Toys.
All right, children. You can see boy, boys, tray, trays, key, keys, toy, toys. The last letter is Y and the letter before Y is a vowel. So, to form the plural, we are just adding an S. Fine, children. Now, we learnt many rules. We will move to our next as well.
If there is no vowel before the final Y, what do? We drop Y and add IES.
Yeah, I have taken an example for that. Curry, the final letter, the last letter is Y, right? We have to cut off Y there. We cut off Y and then we add IES. It becomes curries. Right, we have a
Baby.
What is the plural form of it?
Babies. IES, but you have to cut off the last letter Y.
Fine.
Butterfly.
Yes, we have a butterfly. To form the plural,
Butterflies, cut off Y and add IE. IES.
yes, IES.
Fairy.
Fairy,
Fairies.
cutting Y and adding IES. Baby, babies, butterfly, butterflies, fairy, fairies. Okay, children, we'll move to the next rule now.
If a noun ends in F or FE, what do? We drop F or FE and add V.
VES.
Yes.
Leaf,
Leaves. LEAVES. Half. That becomes halves. HALVES. Knife. Knives. Wolf. Wolves.
Okay, children, we have to cut off or drop letter F or FE and then we have to add VES to the end of the noun. Leaf becomes leaves, knife, knives, half, halves, wolf, wolves. Right. However, we simply add S to some nouns ending in F or FE.
Roof. Roofs. Chief. Chiefs. Just to add an S.
Yeah, not like earlier examples. Here we are just adding an S.
S there. Though the last letter is F.
Of course.
Cliff. Cliffs.
A cliff. What do you mean by the word cliff? Cliff is a steep rock, specially facing to the sea, right? The picture explains a cliff to you children. It's a rock, a steep rock which faces to the sea.
Safe. Safes. In banks you have safes.
Yes, we have Sometimes some people have saves at
Home
their,
as well.
yes.
Yes.
Roof, roofs, chief, chiefs, cliff, cliffs, safe, safes.
To some nouns ending in O, we simply add S. Radio, radios. Photo, photos.
Right. Here the last letter is an O. We are adding S to the plural noun. Is it same with all the nouns that are ending with O? So
That is not the same.
yes.
But to some nouns ending in O, we have to add ES.
Yes.
Potato, potatoes,
We have-
ES.
Yes. We have to add ES.
Tomato, tomatoes, again ES.
Yes.
Hero, heroes, ES. Mango, mangoes, ES.
Yes. In all these nouns, we add an ES to the end of the noun. Potato, potatoes, tomato, tomatoes, hero, heroes, mango, mangoes.
Some nouns form their plurals a little differently.
Yes.
And
we
what are
have
those
to-
nouns?
Yeah, we have to memorize those pluralizations. We have to remember the word.
Mouse,
What is the plural of mouse?
mice.
Yes, mice. Mouse and mice, there is no change in the spellings, but it gives a different word. So you have to remember the two words, mouse and mice.
Man, men. Tooth, teeth. Goose, geese.
Mouse, mice, man, men, tooth, teeth, goose, geese. All right, children. Now we learned lot of rules. Can you all remember? What is the easiest and the first rule that we learned? It is just adding an S to the noun. Then we went through lot of rules. If the word ends with SH, CH, S, double S or X, then we are adding ES to the plural form. Then we discussed about the last letters of the word. I think you can remember, right? When the word ends with Y, how we form the plural word. When the word ending with O, how we are forming the plural form. And also we discussed how we form the plural noun when the last letter is an F. Okay, this is the last rule we discussed. Okay, children. We'll now move to a simple activity. Write the plural of the following in the correct column. I think Ms. Suchitra will read the words.
Yes. So you have baby, cow, half, rabbit, potato, sheep, foot, ray, thief, scarf, lorry, leaf, goose, fairy, tooth, wolf, man, hero, match, mango, fly, chief, radio, life and class.
Yes, the first word is baby, a word which ends with Y. So we have to drop Y
And add IES.
next word is cow.
Simply add an S there, cows.
Of course, half
VES, halves. Drop the F.
and add VES. Rabbit,
Rabbits,
potato, last letter is O, so we are adding ES. Sheep,
that is irregular.
of
And-
course, the same noun is act as the plural.
Plural.
Foot, irregular, so
Feet,
foot becomes feet.
feet.
Ray,
Race,
the last letter is Y. Then why didn't we drop it and add IES, Suchitra?
because of the vowel before the Letter Y.
Of course. Thief,
Thieves.
thieves. Last letter F.
F is dropped.
Scarf,
Scarves.
F is dropped and added.
VES.
Lorry,
Lorries.
last letter.
Y is dropped and IES is added.
Leaf,
Leaves. F is dropped. VES is added. Geese. Irregular. Goose, geese.
fairy,
Fairies. Y
Wa-
is dropped and IES is added.
tooth,
Teeth. Again irregular.
wolf,
Wolves. F is crossed off and VES is added.
man,
Men. Irregular.
hero. Last
Hero.
letter.
Hero. O is the last letter, so ES is added.
Of course. Match,
Match. CH last letters, so ES should be added. Matchers.
mango,
Mangoes. ES.
fly.
Flies.
Last letter is Y and we drop that and add IES. Chief.
Chiefs.
Yes, last letter is an F, but the letter which is before F is
A vowel,
So-
and that doesn't change.
yes. Radio becomes
Radios.
adding an S. Life,
Lives.
lives.
Drop FE and add VES.
Class again becomes classes. We have to add ES. Okay, children, let's read the words once again. Cow, cows. Rabbit, rabbits. Ray, rays. Chief, chiefs. Radio, radios.
Potato, potatoes. Hero, heroes. Match, matchers. Mango, mangoes. Class, classes.
Baby, babies. Lorry, lorries. Fairy, fairies. Wolf, wolves. Fly, flies.
Half, halves. Thief, thieves. Scarf, scarves. Leaf, leaves. Life, lives.
Irregular. Sheep, sheep. Foot, feet. Goose, geese. Tooth, teeth. Man, men. Fine, children, we have come to the end of that activity. We are going to do another activity. Change the forms of the underlined nouns, singular to plural and plural to singular. What should you do? There are certain words underlined in these sentences, right? We are going to make those nouns. If the noun is a singular noun, we are going to make it to plural. If the noun is in their plural form, then we are making it singular. First one, the bird flew away. Underlined word is bird.
Bird.
It is singular.
Make
so,
it plural. So it should be birds.
Of course. Number 2, smoke came out of the chimneys of the houses. Underlined word is,
Chimneys, houses.
yeah, chimneys become,
Chimney.
yes.
Houses become house.
Third one, the monkey started eating the banana.
Monkey. Monkey is singular. Banana is also singular. Plural is monkeys.
Yes.
Banana. Bananas.
Fine. Fourth one, the thief put the jewel in a bag. 3 words are underlined.
Thief. Jewel. Bag.
Thief, we have to make it plural.
Thieves.
Jewel becomes
Jewels.
bag.
Bags.
Fine. We have some more sentences. We'll do them as well. The ladies sat near the piano while the gentlemen stood near the curtains. 2 plural nouns are underlined. Ladies
Gentlemen.
and gentlemen. Right. Ladies plural to form the singular.
Lady.
Gentlemen becomes
Gentleman.
right. We'll move to the next sentence. The fairies and the elf danced around the sleeping babies. Underlined words are fairies, elf and babies. Fairies and elves, do you know the meaning? Have you seen them?
Yes, in
Yes.
stories.
Yeah, we have seen them in stories, right? Fairies, plural, to form its singular noun.
Fairy.
Elf, last letter is an F. So, we add V.
Elves.
Yes.
V-E-S.
Babies become,
Baby.
right. Nizan put his foot into a tub of hot water. Underlined word there is foot.
Foot.
It has a irregular plural form. It is,
Feet.
the bells of the churches could be heard all over the city.
Churches is plural.
So, to form the singular, we have to remove E and S. So, it becomes
Church.
church. Fine children, we have come to the end of that activity as well.
Alright, so what is this now? When Purna and her mother came home, it was 7 o'clock in the evening. So soon they all had their dinner. This is what they had for their dinner that night.
Okay. What is that?
They had soup.
Not all. We'll see who had soup.
Purna had a bowl of soup. Bread.
Bread. Who has had bread?
Purna's mother had 3 slices of bread.
Right, Suchitra. Right, children. Now see, here Purna had a bowl of soup and mother had 3 slices of bread. Right? Now, here to form the plural of bread, what have we done? We have used a certain group of words. They are 3 slices of. Right? We don't say breads. Bread is an uncountable noun. To make the plural of it, we have used a quantifier. Right? We have to use quantifiers in making the plural. 3 slices of bread. Right? Even what Purna had, soup. Right? We have used a bowl of soup because we can't take a number to describe that noun. We'll see what has other people, what have the others in the family had for their dinner. Her little brother had
A piece of cheese.
and
A glass of milk. You
Yes.
can't just say cheese and milk.
no, we have to use a quantifier, right? How much of it they had had. Her father had
A plate of rice.
right. Now children, earlier we discussed how a countable noun can be pluralized. In these 2 slides, we discuss how we can form an uncountable noun into plural. I think you all can understand. Uncountable nouns, singular to plural. A bowl of soup becomes
2 bowls of soup.
a slice of bread,
3 slices of bread.
a piece of cheese,
2 pieces of cheese.
or any number you can use, 2 pieces or 3 pieces, like that.
A glass of milk.
2 glasses of milk,
A plate of rice.
3 plates of rice. Right. On one side you have what Purna and her family had for their dinner. A bowl of soup, a slice of bread, a piece of cheese, a glass of milk and a plate of rice. On the other side we have the plural form of these uncountable nouns. Can you read the list?
Yes. 2 bowls of soup. 3 slices of bread. 2 pieces of cheese, 2 glasses of milk, 3 plates of rice.
Now you have to remember, children, how we are forming the plural noun of an uncountable noun, right? There we have to add a word or few words to the given noun to make the plural form. It is not like making a plural countable noun, right? We are going to do a small activity, but still with Purna and her
Mother.
Yes.
On her last birthday, Purna visited a children's home in Varakapola. They gave these items to them.
Yes, what have they given? First,
What is the first one? Biscuits.
10 boxes.
10 boxes of biscuits.
Right. They also gave
Rice, and you can call it 3 sacks of rice.
not only that.
Jam,
Yes,
3 jars of jam.
here also we have some uncountable nouns, children. Biscuits, rice and jam. See how we have formed the plural form of it. 10 boxes of biscuits, 3 sacks of rice, 3 jars of jam. This is what Purna had gifted to children's home in Varakapola on her last birthday.
So they also took the following items for the tea party. They had a tea party.
Yes, they had had a tea party as well, right? For the children, they have given 50,
50 pieces of milk rice.
20
20 glasses of fruit juice.
and 30.
30 cups of tea.
What can you tell about these phrases, Suchitra? They are also uncountable nouns, right?
That is right, yes.
And see how we have formed the plural form. Pieces, 50 pieces of milk rice, 20 glasses of fruit juice, 30 cups of tea. All right, children?
Every child gave Purna a blank with a lovely birthday wish.
The children who were there at the children's home have given a sheet of paper with a lovely birthday gift. What has happened then?
Finally, all the children were taken to 2 pools of water to have a bath. That's nice.
Yes. Now, finally, they had gone to 2 pools of water. See how the plural form is formed. Water is something uncountable. So, how have we formed the plural? Pools of, 2 pools of water to have a bath. Right. Here's a dialogue at a restaurant. Read it and fill in the blanks. Shiva and waitress. Shiva, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What would you like to drink?
Could you get blank of orange juice?
2 glasses of orange juice.
Would you like to have anything as an appetizer?
We'll have 2 bowls of chicken soup.
Would you like to order anything else?
Yes, please. May we have
2 plates of rice and
2 bottles of water.
of course. All right. Anything else, sir?
2 pieces of cake.
Of course. 2 pieces of cake. That will be all for now, right? Here too, children, you can see some uncountable nouns. 2 bowls of chicken soup, 2 plates of rice, 2 bottles of water, 2 pieces of cake. Okay, now I told that the children were taken to have a bath. While they were bathing, they had seen something.
What did they see?
What can you see?
Butterflies?
Yes, a lot of butterflies, a collection of butterflies, right? They saw.
A swarm of butterflies.
What is the meaning of swarm?
A group of butterflies.
Yes, swarm is a word which we can use with a collection of insects. A swarm of butterflies.
Flowers.
Yes,
They saw flowers.
yeah, they had seen a bunch of wild flowers, right? Bunch is also a noun which we have used to talk about a collection of something, collection of wild flowers. Not only that, children, they also heard the noise of a team of players who were playing in a ground close by.
Okay, we can see players there. So you call it a team of players.
Team of players. Right. Now, we talked about three things. While they were bathing, they heard the noise of a team of players.
And they saw
yes,
a swarm of butterflies and a bunch of wild flowers.
of course. You can see everything here, right? We have a swarm of butterflies, a bunch of wildflowers, and a team of players. Here, three words are highlighted. Swarm, bunch, and team are the highlighted words. We can call them collective nouns, children. Right? Now we are going to learn another type of nouns. What is that? It is collective nouns. Right. We earlier talked of count nouns and uncount nouns, and here this is collective nouns. A noun which refers to a group or collection of persons, animals or things of the same kind is called as collective nouns. A swarm of butterflies. There we have all animals, right? Butterflies. Bunch of wildflowers, things together called a bunch. Team. There we have a group of people, right? So all these words highlighted can be called as collective nouns. Swarm, bunch, and team. Let's try a workbook activity now.
Okay. So you have write the plural form of the collective nouns given below. Match them with the pictures.
Right. When we are doing the activity, the pictures will appear. You can have your workbook as well. It's page 32, right? A school of fish. What is the collective noun here? It's
A school.
so we are going to form the plural of it.
Schools of fish.
Schools of fish. So can you find the picture? It should be a picture with fish, right? Next one is a group of people. Group.
Collective noun is the group, a group.
So the plural of it is groups of people. Well, right, children, try to find the picture. Next we have a herd of elephants. Herd is the collective noun and the plural form is
Herds of elephants.
a pair of shoes. What you wear, right? A pair, right? When you say a pair of shoes, it is singular, right?
Pairs of shoes.
A team of players becomes
Teams of players.
teams of players. Okay, a school of fish, schools of fish, a group of people, groups of people, a herd of elephants, herds of elephants, a pair of shoes, pairs of shoes, a team of players, teams of players. Right, children? We are going to move to another workbook activity. Workbook, page 22. Fill in the blanks with the plural form of collective nouns. You have to fill in the blanks with the plural form of the given phrase. Right. So, Chitra, can you read the phrases.
Yes, a packet of tea, a team of players, a herd of elephants, a pair of shoes, a heap of stones.
Right. Sentence 1.
The pictures with blank in the jungle won the first prize in the exhibition.
What can the answer be? The picture with in the jungle. What can we see in the jungle?
We can see animals, elephants there.
Yes, a herd of elephant. So we have to form the plural, right? Herds of elephants is the answer, children.
Herds of elephants.
The picture with herds of elephants in the jungle won the first prize in the exhibition. Next, number 2. How many blank are there in the tournament? We are talking about a tournament.
So it has to be players.
Players. A team of players is there. So Chitra, we have to form it.
Plural.
Yeah.
How
So,
many teams of players?
how many teams of players are there in the tournament?
There are 2 blank near the flower bed.
Yes. There are 2
Heaps of stones.
near the flower bed. There is a grand sale at the shoe shop. We can buy many blank. Shall we go there?
It has to be shoes. So pairs of shoes.
Yes. Did you buy 2
Packets of tea.
packets of tea? Right. In all the blanks, we have used the plural form. Right, children? Now we are going to talk about another type of nouns. What is it?
Compound nouns.
In a compound noun, children, we have more than one word. Right? Now we'll read the first column. We have bedroom, teapot, timetable, keyboard, haircut, rainfall. Now when we take the word bedroom, we have bed and room. Bedroom. Tea and pot, teapot. Timetable,
Time and table. Timetable.
Key and board, keyboard. Hair and cut,
Haircut.
Rain and fall, rainfall. Now in these examples, children, there is no blank within 2 words. We have taken the 2 words together and formed the noun. We'll move to the next column. A tube of toothpaste, factory worker, hard copy, travel guide. Now, why, Suchitra, can you tell me the reason why I have put them in the middle or in another
Column, you
yes,
mean?
yes.
I think there's a space between the 2 words.
Of course, right. In the first column, there is no space between words. But in the second column, we have spaces between words, right? We have more than one word and there is a space between words. Third type of compound nouns are hyphenated words. As you can see, children, son-in-law, I have used a hyphen within words. Son hyphen or dash in dash law. Likewise, sister-in-law, passer-by, runner-up. Thus, children, we can form compound nouns in three ways. One way is without a space, second way is with space, and finally hyphenated nouns. How can we form the plural of these nouns? What are we going to do, Suchitra, to form the plural of these compound nouns?
We can add an S.
Yeah, we can add S. Bedroom becomes
Bedrooms.
teapot,
Teapots.
timetable,
Timetables.
keyboard,
Keyboards.
blackboard,
Blackboards.
haircut,
Haircuts.
rainfall,
Rainfalls.
a tube of toothpaste. Where are we going to add the S there?
For the tube.
Yes, tubes of toothpaste. Factory worker,
Factory workers.
Son-in-law,
Sons-in-law.
sister-in-law,
Sisters-in-law.
passer-by.
Passers-by.
Right, children? This is how we form the plural noun of compound nouns. We are going to a workbook activity now. Workbook page 33, activity 11. Use the plural form of the compound nouns to complete the sentences.
And the words are keyboard, teapot, son-in-law, blackboard, daughter-in-law and bedroom.
Right. Now, we can see two types of compound nouns there. Isn't that so, Suchitra?
That is right.
Right. We have keyboard. There the two nouns are?
Key and board.
Yes. Key and board together form keyboard. Teapot?
Tea and pot.
Yes. Son-in-law.
There are three words actually coming together to form this compound noun. Son, one word, in is a second word, law is a third word.
It's a hyphenated word.
Yes.
Son-in-law. Blackboard.
Black and board, two words together.
Daughter-in-law.
Another hyphenated word, daughter, one word, second word is in and the third word is law.
Daughter-in-law. Bedroom.
Bedroom, you have bed and room.
Yes. Now we have to use these compound nouns, children, to fill in the blanks. Number 1, there are 2 blank in the tea set. We are talking about a tea set. So what is the relevant word?
I think that is the teapot.
Yes, teapot. We have to form the plural form of it.
There are two teapots in the tea set.
We'll see whether our answer is correct. There are 2 teapots in the tea set. All the blank were placed in front of the pupils. Where do we find pupils?
In a classroom we have?
Yes, right. What is in front of our pupils?
We have a board, we have a blackboard.
Yes, sometimes it has changed to whiteboards now. Anyway, there should be a blackboard or a whiteboard. So our answer is blackboard. We have to make it plural. It becomes?
Blackboards.
Yes, all the
blackboards were placed in front of the pupils.
Fine. Third one.
There were many blank at different places, so I bought the cheapest one.
Right. What can that be? There were many blank at different places, so I bought the cheapest one. So something that we can buy. Right.
Is that the keyboard?
Yeah. It should be the keyboard and we have to make it plural.
Keyboards.
Keyboards. Key is one word, board is another word. Together we form keyboard, compound noun. There were many keyboards at different places. So I bought the cheapest one. Fourth sentence, children. My uncle is going to buy a house with 5. His uncle is going to buy a house with 5
should be bedrooms.
Bedrooms. It's going to be a big house anyway. Bedroom,
yes.
5 bedrooms, right. So we have to form the plural of it, bedrooms. The two words are bed and room. My uncle is going to buy a house with 5 bedrooms. My aunt has 3 blank and 2 blank. My aunt has 3, what can that be?
Could be daughters-in-law, sons-in-law.
Yeah, we can take both the answers because we are not familiar with the aunt that we are talking about. So it can be sons-in-law or daughters-in-law. So my aunt has 3
sons-in-law. Add an S to the main word there.
Yes. Yeah, we have added an S to the main word. And 2
daughters-in-law.
Now we don't say daughter-in-laws, we can't say.
Yes,
right?
to the main word we had to add the S.
Yeah, remember children, when we are forming the plural of hyphenated compound noun, we have to add an S to the main word, just as in sons-in-law and daughters-in-law. Right children, we'll read the sentences once again. There are 2 teapots in the tea set.
All the blackboards were placed in front of the pupils.
There were many keyboards at different places, so I bought the cheapest one.
My uncle is going to buy a house with 5 bedrooms.
My aunt has 3 sons-in-law and 2 daughters-in-law. Right children, now we discussed about many nouns today. Can you remember, Suchitra, we started from?
Count and uncount nouns.
Yeah, to form the plural of count nouns, we have many rules to follow. Right?
Yes.
I think our children can remember that. Then we talked about collective nouns and
There are
compound.
plurals as well.
Yes, we talked about the plurals of it and also the plurals of compound nouns. Right? We have come to the end of our lesson. We discussed about the pluralization of different nouns. Right? So, I think you all understood the lesson, and Suchitra?
That is right. So, hope the lesson is clear, and then thank you Miss Latika for helping our children, and join hands with Guru Gedara on Rupavahini. And when you want to watch these programs again and again, then their YouTube channel is channel NIE. So, stay safe and happy. Goodbye children.
Goodbye children.